Good morning, LBHT crew. Good morning, Road Nation. Good morning, good friends. My bad, y'all. We started a little late. It's all good. We here. Ferris is here. Ferris was trying to tell me something right as I was about to
I
go
thought we
live.
had like a minute left. I thought we had like a little cushion. My bad. I didn't know. My bad. That's on me. That's on me.
I literally said, "Are y'all ready?" And you're like, "Hey, guess what? I need to tell you something."
My bad. My bad. That's on me. I'm not gonna admit it.
What do you want to tell me? You want to tell me about the sack? You want to tell me about the sack where Jackson Dart got blown up? Is that what you're
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
about?
yeah, yeah. I'm pretty sure it was both of their faults. Both of their faults.
Is both of their faults?
Yeah, because he jumps out too quick for the route, but Jackson Dart should have solved the blitz because you see the initial where they go 5-man front with Ivan Pace, and then Pace drops back to the 2-back, and then they go one high safety, but the safety is on the 2 receiver side, and they motion likely so to see if it's man or zone. On the motion, the safety doesn't follow likely, so you're like, oh, it's zone. But then, so that safety is kind of free because it's, one receiver on that side, so that zone is pretty cleared. And then you have the single high safety basically having the entire center field. He was kind of the free man, and the quarterback didn't diagnose the free man. And I think it's Jackson Dart's fault for the sack.
Okay, let's see here.
Or, I'm wrong and I don't know what the hell I'm looking at. Because the difference between looking at tape and understanding what the tape says. So it's a zone blitz.
Pressure and Dart gets blasted. 2 yardage, second and 10. They bring pressure and Dart gets blasted.
There it is.
2 yardage, second and 10. They bring pressure and Dart gets blasted.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about right
second
there.
And 10.
Yeah. So the question you must have to say is, was Tyrone Tracy Jr. asked just to just run on your route? Don't just run. Just go to do your route. Or did they want him to stay, witness the blitz, and then go on his route? That's the question. What did Matt Nagy want him to do?
I think they said, we try to make America great again. I think that's what they said.
Yeah.
They said, whoops, sorry, I forgot to block there.
Maybe.
All right, who we have here in the chat, man? Dr. Kush, good morning. Good morning. Sorry we were late, y'all. That's all I mean. That's my bad. Rainmaker, good morning. Good morning. We got 502 Hitman showing love on both channels. TC, salute. Oh, TC.
Good morning.
Man, appreciate you. He's showing that super chat love on both channels. Man. Thank you.
Salute. Appreciate
Thank you. Good morning to you. Good morning. We got Michael Akins. Good morning.
Good morning.
Samuel Banks says, good morning. I think people think Rashad Bateman is gay because he wore black fingernails to celebrate his cousin that committed suicide. I never thought that just took his word. I don't care.
He is.
He won't be the first gay football player.
And he won't be the last.
And I don't think that either. Did he just have a kid?
Yeah, didn't he? Maybe.
Yeah, he did.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't care. That's the last thing I care about.
Can he play?
Right. And in fact, if that's what you're talking about, I mean, listen. We say a lot of things about Stephon Diggs, but that ain't the first thing we talk about. Right?
Yeah.
Dr. Kush showing love on both channels. Michael Akins showing love on both channels. It is what it is, showing love on both channels. Corey Hunt, salute, showing love on both channels. Stretch, showing love on both channels. Static View, good morning, showing love on both channels. Okay. We got Joey in the house. What up, Joey? Showing love on both channels. Appreciate you. Mr. Black Ice showing love on both channels. Rainmaker showing love on both channels. Man, football is back. Football is back, man.
Yes.
They ain't here ready to go. Terry Wood showing love on both channels. We got Black Dave in the house. What up, Black Dave? Just Aloe showing love on both channels.
What's up, old guy?
Coach C,
Coach.
salute. DDSQ, what's good? We got Coach Hall.
What's up,
Good
Coach?
morning. We got Kwame. What up, Kwame?
What's good?
We got Reese here showing love on both channels. Says, good morning, everyone.
Morning.
The team looked good, especially the defense. Can you imagine what the starters going to look like? Have a blessed day. Facts. Facts. I cannot wait. RJ Trap showing love on both channels. Neuropsych Sports, salute. Big Boy showing love on both channels. We got LeVar Mark says, let's go Ravens. Salute to you. CH Bro, good morning, LBHT and Road Nation. Good morning, chat. Yes, indeed. We got God's favorite showing love on both channels. Appreciate that. Devin Janelle, konnichiwa. Salute to you. Brock is here. Salute.
Up,
Pamela showing love on both channels. And Devin showing love on both channels too. Appreciate that. Coach, good morning.
Up, Coach?
Man, we got the trifecta of coaches in here. We got Coach Evans, we got Coach Hall, we got Coach C. That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking
and
about.
My friend Coach J hit me up the other day for some Ravens tickets, man. He was gonna bless me with some Ravens tickets, but it was very last second, and the boys were too comfortable here. They didn't want to get up and go. I was like, man, y'all some lames. But that's all right though. You know what I was doing. I was literally just in the studio all weekend working on some stuff. Speaking of working on some stuff, the Pick'em League, a lot of y'all signed up. Appreciate it. If you haven't signed up already, the link is in the pin check, right? members.lbhtshow.com. Sign up for free Pick'em League, one league to rule them all. All right, I'm making some updates, a couple of updates to the league right before the season starts. So it's gonna look a little different, but pretty much the same league. I'm adding something to kind of help some casual players out. But look, it's straightforward. Just pick your team. Pick a team that you think is gonna win. Pick it for all 16 teams and rack up points, get achievement badges, and see where you rank every week. All right. Who else is here? Imani. Good morning, Imani. Good to see you. Showing love on both channels. Kobe. Salute. Good to see you. I be saying. Salute.
So,
Jose, did you oversleep? I be saying, I don't sleep. How about that? Unkind Raven showing love on both channels. The only troublemaker. Good morning.
What's good?
What's good? Good
you ain't the only one.
Yeah. Let's see. Good morning, fellas. Stephen Williams, salute to you.
Appreciate you.
We got Cam Dom, salute.
Morning.
Chike Onyuke, Yukon Pride. Good morning, guys. This is the first time in many years where I have watched a Ravens game and they had a double-digit lead and didn't blow it. How crazy is that?
It's wild how the NFL works, huh?
It's also preseason. It
is preseason, yes.
Yes. You guys went what? You guys went 8 years undefeated in preseason?
This is for you. This is for you, Ferris. This is for Jackson.
Honestly,
you're talking about Jackson Dart.
I don't really care if he can give me that Super Bowl before he's out of the league. I'm fine with it. I don't care.
Do you think he's gonna get you a Super Bowl before he's out of the league?
Probably not, because his head coach is not gonna do anything. So.
Ellis, good morning. Let's see. The running back slipped and missed the assignment. I don't know, because he started to run out first. It wasn't like it wasn't like a delayed he got into there too quick. He was moving to go out to the flat or something.
It looked like he was moving, but tried to reverse field because he saw the guy coming and he slipped some because he was like, "Oh no!"
Like he jumped going for the route. That's the thing, right? what did Matt Nagy? What was the play design for Matt Nagy? If he just tells him like, "Hey, just go do your route, go do your route," it's whatever. That means the QB didn't see the blitz, because if he saw the blitz, he would have said, "Hey, check, stay, hot right," or whatever term. You know how different teams got different terminologies for blitz pickups. Be like,
So it
creeper,
like,
hot right. You know what I mean?
The more you talk about this, the more it sounds like it was Jackson Dart's fault. That's
what I said on the show. I said, because he just went out on the route right away. So that means he wasn't told to slow play, block, then release. He released. He ran. So Jackson Dart should have been like, okay, free man right there. Watch it. Whatever, creeper, hot right. He didn't see it. Got knocked the hell out. I don't even know what the hell coach was talking about, because that was a bunch of gibberish.
Good job, Jackson Dart.
Cousin
Davon, salute.
So,
good morning.
Morning.
Let's see. Top man, good morning. We got Flex Zone in the house. What up, Flex Zone?
Good.
Retired Gunny, good morning.
Hey,
good morning.
Good.
He's a double agent like Falele was last year.
You mean Filet-O-Fish? Hey, you know what's funny about him?
Hold on 1 second. Vol for life, salute. Showing love on both channels. Eric G, salute.
What's good?
Retired Gunny showing love on both channels.
Appreciate it. Appreciate you.
Hot Boy in the house was good. Justin Lewis showing love on both channels. Man, y'all are in here. Orange Bird Girl says, good morning, fellas. It's early, but I'm glad I'm here, and those Ravens look good. Yes. Still Matic Honda's in the house. It's the Ravens.
Nice. Yeah. You want to see some good football, right?
Yeah, right. What you would call it? Salute. My man Gino's in here. What up, Gino? Salute. That's my good friend, man. We go way back. Who else is in here? Oh, we got a super chat from Kobe. Thank you, Kobe. Appreciate that. Says love that Vanga. Just wanted to keep everything moving. Yeah. That's funny because I think we all saw the same thing with Vanga, and we recognized it immediately. If there wasn't anybody in front of him, he looked for work. Right. Whereas Falele, well, I mean, we don't want to talk too loud Harris's here. I think he's getting the whole. He's taking the whole Harbaugh experience in. Okay.
He got pulled.
He got pulled.
Is
he starting? Is he winning?
No. He's the third or fourth guard. So he got pulled with the third unit, and then they moved the center with him to left guard and brought in a new center. And then in the fourth quarter, when the fourth stringers were in, then they put him back in the game, because they're like, he'll look better against fourth stringers, right? Because there was this one play against this like backup defensive tackle where the guy literally like jogs towards him, does like a baby swing move, Jose and Hendo. He's like, doot, and he was in Brandon Allen's face. So Brandon Allen had to then run away, and then Brandon Allen got sacked by the defensive end. And then they were like, get him out of here, get him out, and they pulled him. And I'm like, they didn't even trust you for third stringers, bro. And they had put him. Yeah, he's not good. He's not good, bro.
They trusted them to protect Lamar, though.
He hated Lamar Jackson.
Stop stealing our small victories, Ferris. We didn't blow a double-digit lead. That's all you know.
That's all you now.
That's all you. Yep.
Oh, because I said it's preseason. That's fine.
Didn't you guys blow your lead?
But it wasn't a double-digit lead.
Yeah, you'll get used to it. It'll come.
It was 10-6.
Don't worry first.
It was 10-6. It's not like we like blew a lead. It's like a 10-6, bro.
But you blew it.
They were up by halftime. Like they were up at halftime. We didn't blow anything.
You blew it. Were you up?
No, they were up.
Okay. But did you take the lead?
No, we didn't. Well, yes.
Okay, so you blew it. All right. JR, salute. Show love on both channels. Louisville Cardinal Raven, RNTY. Aaron Rodgers' wife is here.
Hey.
What's good, everyone? We'll still honor extended honeymoon. Y'all can expect Aaron back home September after our dark retreat.
Scratch that. We were up 10-3 by halftime. Scratch that.
All right, bump school.
You called the game and don't even remember. You
Hey, man.
literally called the game.
I did call the game. Yeah, we were up 10-3. Then we pulled everybody, then we lost.
You know what happened? He saw Falele getting that game, and he just closed his eyes the rest of the game. He said, "I can't watch this." Buck Gordy, salute.
You know you're wrong.
Another super chat from Kobe. Appreciate that. Zion was quietly impactful in creating pressure. Yes. All right. Let's talk about it. Yes, Zion. Yeah, Zion Young looked good. He almost had, man. He got it. He almost blew up a screen pass. He was just a little step behind, and I think he still made a tackle on that play, but he got there a little, just a step quicker. That could have turned into something.
Which quarter was that?
Turn into something. What quarter?
Yeah,
I don't
you
know.
remember?
Quarter? No,
Okay.
No. It was during the game. But
Sorry.
But yes, Zion Young, he got a lot of pressure. I like what I saw from him. I like what I saw. Keon Martin, he had the blitz. That was a well-designed play. He got in there. He's continuing his strong camp. I saw a lot of good things from these players. Obviously, Jacoby Lane, with his touchdown. Elijah Surratt, minus the fumble. Excellent game. He caught 7 out of his 6 targets. I'm impressed. Hibner looked solid. Cuevas, I think, had a catch. Adam Randall had a touchdown.
In your face, Hendo.
Pretty good showing. Is Hendo there? He looks a little pixelated on.
Yeah, I think he's froze. Dang it. I don't.
No, he's there. You there, Hendo? No. All right.
Damn.
I see him. You see him moving, right?
Yeah, I saw him move. Can he hear us?
I don't think he can hear us.
No. My internet.
Okay. All right. You want to come down and come back up? All right. We'll when he's ready to come back up.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a thumbs up when you're ready, Hendo. Give me a thumbs up when you're ready. But yeah. But no, just good performance. 7 out of 6. I meant 6 out of 7. My bad. That's right. He caught 7 out of 6. That's how good he was.
He broke the continuum, bro.
Hendo went back to sleep. No. He'll get it right. Tactical was good. I like that they spread the ball around. Everybody contributed. Yeah. So no, it was a good performance. The O-line is still going to be a question until we get to the regular season. But I'll say this. They all look like they understood where to be. There was no confusion there. You can see a little drop off in talent as they started putting in the backups, but it wasn't a they were missing their assignments. It wasn't a they didn't know who to pick up. They just may not be as good. But that's a good sign though. That means everybody is being coached well. Everybody understands what they're doing out there. If they're just not as talented, that's okay. You can live with that, right? Because you play as a team and knowing where to be and how to execute, that's key. So very happy about that first game. But it is just a first game of the preseason. So we'll see. We'll see how the rest of the preseason and the regular season goes. Kobe, thank you for the super chat. Says the league is not ready for Lamar with clean pockets. Man, that's a fact.
Pockets so clean you can eat food off of them.
Hendo looking like Mitch. Which Mitch?
Mitch who?
Tyree looks good since I love how organized the defense looked. Yeah. That's the big thing right there. That's the main thing. You there?
You back?
He can't hear us.
I think so. And that's going in and out. I can hear you.
Oh, you hear us? It's delayed. I think it's delayed.
You suck.
I can hear you.
No, it's delayed.
Oh.
No, he's not quite there yet.
I wonder if like his left eye look like a little droopy. Look droopy a little. Sorry. He's gonna hate me.
Hold on, let me fix this.
He's gonna hate me.
I always change things around, man. I can't stand this thing anymore, man. Let's see. Imani says Ravens signed Jonathan Taylor. I guess Ali's injured. Jonathan Taylor.
Not the Jonathan Taylor we think of, right?
Nah, that's gotta be.
It's gotta be another Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah. Wait. You good? Wait, I think Hendo's good. I think. Are you good, Hendo?
Yeah. I had to go to my hotspot.
Okay.
Internet went out.
Okay. I always gotta have a contingency plan, man.
Always.
I'm trying to fix.
What were you saying first? I could hear things like first saying certain things. I wasn't catching it. What were you saying first?
I don't know. What was I saying?
I'll find out.
I did say you suck.
Yeah, okay.
And I said, when you're frozen, your left eye looked a little droopy.
Hold on. Let's pause the show for a second because Tracy is here. Good morning, Tracy. She says, good morning. Came back from vacation yesterday. That's what I'm talking about. It took an extra day off. Salute. I took your advice, Jose. You always say that extra day at home makes a difference. Facts. Where'd you go? Especially if you're traveling, right? Like even if I'm home, even if I'm staying local, I don't go back to work especially on a Monday. You're gonna feel so much better this week because you took the day off. Right? I mean, you're not gonna like going into work tomorrow, but at least it ain't Monday, right? You start. I mean, Tuesdays ain't great, but you start out on Tuesday.
Jonathan Ward, Jose.
Jonathan Ward.
Ward. Yes.
Okay.
Not Taylor, because that would have been big news.
Yeah. Tanja, good morning. Good morning. CES Junior says, I'm late. Good morning, folks. We're all late. We're all late. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. Okay, it's all good, Imani. It's all good. True Libra says, good morning. Why didn't the defense get subbed out when they were obviously tired? Philly wouldn't have scored. Man, you got guys trying to make the team, bro. They're trying to make the team. They try to get them as many reps as possible.
Yeah, and sometimes you also want to see how guys perform when they're tired.
Yep.
So it's situational football. Like late in the fourth quarter, they want to know who they can depend on late in games. I mean, the shutout would have been great, but it wasn't needed. They proved through 3 quarters in 13 minutes they were dominant.
Yeah. Oh, I be saying you look like Mitch McConnell. Garnett, what's good? Says wet gloves. Andrews looked really replaceable. We'll see, man. Hibner had some good catches. Cuevas had like a catch or two. We'll see how this is preseason still at the end of the day. These aren't we weren't playing against any of Philly's top guys at all. Okay. And I promise you, their first team is night and day from what you saw out there. Night and day.
Yeah.
All right. Now, we weren't playing most of our starters either. So hopefully, we can replicate what we did in that game, with our starters. But I ain't gotta say it. It's a different world when you playing against star players, right? So we'll see.
Yeah, man. Mailata wasn't out there. Lane Johnson, Juergens, Landon Dickerson.
Yeah, Tyler our guys weren't out there either.
Yeah,
right. Yeah. But we'll find out we'll find out what they got doing these joint practices this week. So
yeah, but you might be right, Garnett. We'll see about Andrews. You know, we'll see. What I think is we're not going to
He said, "I just don't like Andrews."
I ain't got no problem with Andrews as long as it's not the playoffs.
Facts.
But you know, I just don't think we're going to be relying on tight ends as much this year. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because you don't. Yeah, because you don't really. Again, you talk about Declan Doyle. We don't. You like Jose said, and Hendo have been saying, we don't know what this offense is yet.
Yeah,
y'all don't know what this offense is yet. All right, enough with that we nonsense. I don't know why I keep saying we. We don't. Y'all don't know, right? Okay, because if it's more, what is it? Because.
But you're right. We don't know.
Yeah, exactly. If he's more Sean Payton-y, it could be a lot of tight end work because Sean Payton helped, elevate Jimmy Graham. Or is he more Ben Johnson-y, where Ben Johnson really didn't do a lot of tight end work in Detroit with Laporta and TJ Hawkinson. No, they sent Hawkinson to Minnesota with Laporta, and then in Chicago where he had Colson Loveland and Cole Kmet. He had 2 tight ends.
Yeah.
So it could be that. But with Declan, he could be like, nah, I don't like the tight end position. I need you to block. I need you to catch a 5-yard hitch route. That's it. Or it could be like, I need you to be Colson Loveland and basically become receiver 1 for the star quarterback. We don't know which of the rookie tight ends he wanted to be that role.
Yeah. Garnett says, to be honest, we're going to benefit more going against Brian Flores for a week than that preseason game. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Look, all the games, these are rookies. You just want them to get some live work. They all benefit them. There's only 3 games now, so it all matters. It all matters if you're especially if you're trying to make the team. Every game matters. For the young rookies, Vanga, who look good out there. Obviously Jacoby Lane and Surratt, they look good. For those guys, all the stuff matters going into the regular season. Just look, hey, I'm not even going to tell you guys temper your expectations about Jacoby Lane like that. Like
that's over with.
That cannot be contained. Jacoby Lane's had a great camp. He continues with a good strong preseason game, got a touchdown. If y'all think he's gonna be a star, I can't say anything about it. I'm just gonna say it is preseason. We'll see in the regular season. I don't think he's elevated himself to number 2 yet. Still think it's Rashad Bateman.
You sure?
Yeah.
Amen.
Because the comment sections will be like, I told you so. Jose Hendo, I told y'all. Y'all talk about Surratt. Lane is that dude, and it's like,
yeah.
We never said he wasn't going to be good. We just said that Surratt was more pro ready right now.
Oh yeah,
that's all we said.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. And look, I didn't think Jacoby was going to be. Listen, none of y'all thought Jacoby was going to be this. Let's not kid ourselves. Nobody thought Jacoby was going to be this, and I mean, he still may not be. We have to wait and see how he looks in the regular season. He looks really good right now, but hey, man. Elijah Sarai has some good work. He has. I mean, we'll see how the regular season plays out. But I will say this right now, they both look like the right picks, right at 3rd and 4th round. They look pretty good. So I'll give EDC some credit there if they hold up.
Also, too,
and with Tez Walker, and if Bateman can come around, this is the first time in Lamar's career that we might have too many weapons. If these 2 rookies can show what they've been showing, now we have a problem of who do we play and when. And that's a great problem to have, especially looking at this offense. I know Declan didn't show a lot of what this offense is going to be, but you can see in some of the route design concepts how certain routes were getting other people open. That's not anything we've ever seen with John Harbaugh and his offensive coordinator. So it was a breath of fresh air, like just seeing certain things being done, seeing foot on necks with the defense, not just trying to go get field goals and wait for your kicker to win the game. Because if we're waiting for Tyler Luke to win a game, we might be in trouble.
Listen, I don't care if we still had Justin Tucker here, right? I just don't want the games come down to kicks anymore. Which is why I'm good with Tyler Luke. And It's funny because I see some of these comments that y'all put in there. Y'all say bring back Justin Tucker. There's a reason why Justin Tucker isn't here anymore, and it ain't because of the mishaps that came out about him. The team literally knew about that.
Right.
They already knew about that. Right. He's not here anymore because he was worse than Tyler Loop. Okay, like did we forget how he looked his last year here? Like there was a game when we played Philly. He literally he blew us. He gave us. He missed 7 points for us. 2 field goals in an extra point. Right, like he was doing that all year. There's a reason why he's not here. It ain't because of the untucker stuff. Okay, it wasn't any of that. Right. It was what he did on the field. So no, you don't want Justin Tucker back. You want prime Justin Tucker back. He's not coming back.
But Jose, with all the kicking troubles throughout this league, why isn't he on any team?
Right.
He doesn't have it anymore.
Yeah. Also, too, just something about a USC wide receiver. They tend to pan out more often than they don't. Yes, there's a bunch of misses, but when they hit, they hit, and they hit good. And as a man who's seen a random wide receiver have a great preseason, which then leads to a Super Bowl winning year, it's possible. Don't let people tell you that, because I remember the year it was week 4 preseason. Some random wide receiver named Victor Cruz out of UMass has this great game against the Jets. Everyone's like, "Oh, look at that player." He unfortunately gets hurt, so he sits out for the entire year. And then the very next year he comes, his first season ever. 2011 was our best receiver, Super Bowl champion.
Yeah, they call this man Untuck Her. Y'all ain't nothing, man.
Tucker, I really do it.
Also, too, receivers under Lincoln Riley have panned out more often than not, because going back to receivers from Oklahoma, now this, because he was the former receivers coach at Texas Tech. That's his specialty. So receivers under him have,
So you think McCollum is going to ball out?
Hey, man, I think he is, man. Because people see, they're like, oh, he's 5'11", maybe 6 foot with cleats. And they're like, oh, he may not be successful, but like he went after the ball. He crisp routes, and when the route went at the top of the route and the ball's coming, he goes and attacks the ball. You know what I mean? He attacks the ball with it. It's not like like when you do a hitch route or a curl route, and some receivers just wait for the ball to come.
Coach, I don't know how we got on USC wide receivers from Tucker. Because
it was Hendo. He brought up the comment, and we started laughing about it. He did what I did.
No, first had to go on a 5-minute diatribe. As usual.
I'm giving your receiver your
right. You went to Lincoln Riley and a whole
that's why I was letting you cook, Chris, because you were talking about Jacoby Lane. Here's how we got there. I'll make the connection for you, Ferris. We're basically saying we're not trying to rely on kickers to win games anymore. We have weapons.
Yes.
And he was talking about he's pretty sure about Jacoby Lane because USC wide receivers either have it or they don't, and it looks like he has it. Right?
Yes. I got you, man. Like I got you. Robert Woods for many years, Marquise Lee for many years. You had Amon-Ra St. Brown right now, Drake London, and now we got they hit a lot. When they hit. He has the frame. People were very scared about. Is his route running refined? That was the key. He's big, he's physical, he has a great catch point radius, but is his route running refined? And in these preseason games, has he been showing you sloppy routes? Has it been sloppy? You want to know who ran sloppy routes in his first preseason game? Isaiah Likely. He ran some sloppy routes. Oh. All right. There's a couple of routes where I was like, you're just running into him like you doing bumper cars, homie. What are we doing here? Yeah. But
I still don't think he's running the sharpest routes yet. I think he's still working on it. Which is why I don't think he's going to be wide receiver 2 yet. He still has a lot to learn. But I mean, what he does well, he does really well. And obviously they like him, obviously, and they're trying to give him as much work, and he's going to get targets this year. I just don't think. I don't know. What do you think, Hendo? You think he has a chance to crack wide receiver 2?
Yeah, he has a legit opportunity. It's yet to be seen. Like, they have a bevy of wide receivers, so we'll see. We just have to monitor, see what things going on. But yeah, he could.
Were there any excuses for Loop? You talking about last year? I don't think anybody's made any excuses last year. You know, he wasn't great, but he wasn't the worst. You know, if you're talking about the preseason game, you want to see him make all the kicks. But again, in a game where it was a blowout, how much do you want to focus on a field goal? That's like this is all John Harbaugh trauma. That's all I'm saying. This is all John Harbaugh trauma, where you feel like you have to have an elite kicker in order to have a chance. And if your kicker, because that's what happens, right? If Lamar isn't elite and Tucker isn't elite, you lose games. All right, because we play for field goals. This coaching staff isn't playing for field goals. All right. Yes, you want to have a good kicker that you can rely on if the game comes down to it, because every now and then it might come down to it. And that's when we can scrutinize them a little bit more. But if we're winning games by 10, 15, 20 points, what does it matter? What does it matter? Kobe, thank you for another super chat. Appreciate you. Says in college, USC wide receiver is held back by bad coaching and QBs.
Yes.
That's always something, and coaches in the chat can speak to this. When you see guys that seem like they're limited in what they can do, you always have to ask, like, well, what were they asked to do in college? Because Steve Smith did say this about Jacoby Lane. I saw he did a video on him, and he was just like, no, he can do more than that. He just you could tell they just because his big frame and everything, they weren't making him do more. And you get that a lot with college coaches. Guys look like they only do one thing, but the reality is that team or that coaching staff is only letting them do that one thing.
Tight end position in college. You don't know what tight end's going to be good in the NFL. You don't. Because if you looked at college production, Evan Ingram should be a Hall of Famer. But I digress. Let's not talk about that.
Michael Johnson, good morning, says we don't need an elite kicker, but we have a better coaching staff. Out of his missed kicks in Pittsburgh, yes, Luke seems to be average, though at best he might be.
I think the problem with a lot of people is they kicked out all competition. Like, they essentially just handed him the job instead of him making him earn it. I think that made
okay. Yeah.
And
I understand.
I guess with this coaching staff, special teams just really ain't that important. And coming from John Harbaugh being a special teams head coach, it's a little bit different, because even our punter, like, nobody's talking about the punter. This dude's first kick went for 27 yards. Like, he's not good. Like, nobody talking about him, but we're nitpicking. And yes, it's good to have a good kicker in certain situations. But if you're trying to win a Super Bowl, you should not be reliant upon your kicker making game-winning kicks. If we're scoring touchdowns, if the defense is as good as it looked during this game, we ain't got to worry about the kicker. That's just extra. So
yeah,
I get both points of view.
But no, I agree. Like, he should have competition for sure. I agree with that. CES Junior, thank you for the super chat. Says Jose, having an elite kicker matters in some games, especially playoffs and Super Bowls. Who was the Seahawks kicker?
Jason Myers.
Okay, thank you, Ferris.
Oh, sorry.
I'm pretty sure Ferris hosts a show. I think he understands what I'm asking a question for the chat. Right?
Rhetorical. That wasn't rhetorical. It was a check. My bad. Sorry.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that, Ferris. What game-winning field goal did he have in the Super Bowl? for the playoffs. Well, I guess let me not completely disregard the kickers, right? Because that Rams game, they needed all the points they can get in that game. So yes, you need to have. We're not saying your kicker can be a bum, but if he's above average, if he's solid, that should be good enough, right? No, you don't ever want your kicker missing game-winning field goals. No. I just don't think I don't think we're quite there yet. We're all focused on the last field goal he missed in regular season that ended our season, but that was a kick for change, y'all. Hashtag kick for change. Do you like the nice things you have here right now? Do you like them? That's because of Tyler Loop. All right. He can't do it again, but that one time got us everything that we have now. Nightmare Kilo says elite kicker, no. Average to decent kicker. Elite kicker, no. Average to decent kicker, yes. Yeah. Who's an elite kicker now?
Your boy in Dallas, Brandon. What's his name? Aubrey.
Brandon Aubrey. Yeah. Yeah. Every time Dallas. So I think every time Dallas crosses the 50, there's a chance for 3 points.
Yeah. Juan G. Romero says
how they beat
Ravens
us.
fans are spoiled. We don't have Mr. Automatic anymore. I mean,
to an extent.
Yeah, like we have our great players. We like they lasted for so long, or we transitioned from a great player to a great player to where we don't understand how the rest of the league looks, right? It took us a while to understand that our defense, and I think a lot of y'all still don't understand that our defense can never look like those Ray Lewis and every defenses again. That wasn't normal. That was a once in a lifetime thing, right? Not saying we can't be good or great, but the expectation is that we draft somebody at linebacker and they're supposed to be Ray Lewis. We draft somebody at safety, they're supposed to be Ed Reed, right? Like that's an expectation, and that's an unrealistic expectation. Justin Tucker settling for 60-yard field goals is not something that the rest of the league does, right? You know what I'm saying? Game's on the line, and we get down to near the 50-yard line, or just past the 50-yard line, and we're like, all right, send them out. That's not a normal thing, okay? And we just expect them to make it. So no, we don't want to play like that anymore. It's cool when it happens. It was great the 2 times we did it against Detroit, right? I don't want to be in that situation anymore. All right. Tori Edwards, salute. Thank you for the super chat. Says, I think that Jacoby is the wide receiver that Lamar never had with this coach's staff. The sky is the limit. Remember, Puka was a 5th round pick. Facts. Facts. Oh yeah, we remember because Ferris' boy John Harbaugh talked about he knew he was gonna be that guy.
Yeah, he was gonna draft him, guys. Remember, he was gonna draft him.
Yeah. Man, we got 250 people watching. Salute to y'all. Appreciate y'all. Hit that like button. If you're new, hit the subscribe button on 3 channels. Lunch Break Hot Take here. We got Good Friends Better Rivals on Ferris channel and Rogue Pod on the end there. Hit that subscribe button. Also, if you're in Lunch Break Hot Take, that pin link, even if you're not, go over to members.lbhtshow.com. Sign up for a free membership. That will get you access to our Pick'em League. There's already over 100 of y'all signed up. It's gonna be a lot of fun this year. All right, we're gonna see who knows their football. Every time we make picks, it's y'all don't know ball. Y'all don't know ball. All right, we're gonna find out. All right, it's keeping track every week. We're gonna see where you rank. Okay. Brodney said it on Saturday. If we get to 200 people in the league, and it doesn't have to be at the start of the season, like we had time, but if at any point we reach 200, there'll be a prize.
Nice.
There'll be a prize for the winner. Okay.
That's what's up.
So
that's what's up.
There you go.
I want to personally say thank you to everybody because we had a wild weekend. This was a wild weekend. New subscriber. We got 355 subscribers this weekend. So we are less than 600 away from 10,000. I can't thank y'all enough.
And I'm gonna congratulate Hendo in advance because that's going to happen really soon. That's going to happen really soon for Hendo, and well earned. All right. So keep subscribing, and you guys will, man. We appreciate your support. We appreciate it. Fly from the Block says, I know Lamar on the offense, and even Monken probably wanted to go for it versus relying. It said relying on Loop to kick the game winner. Only Harbaugh. Yeah.
We had time to run another play. We had time.
You know, you don't ever want to see your team lose, and it was a heartbreaker in the moment because it felt like we had them. And of course, if Lamar's healthy, you always feel like you can win, right? And the way is Ferris frozen? Ferris is. Oh, okay.
He's
yeah,
back.
You were frozen
He's
for a
back.
second. He's back. He's back.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But it, you look at how the AFC was last year. Like, man, we could have beaten them.
Right.
But I don't know how many times we gotta go out there and look terrible to know that no, we weren't gonna
want
win. Like, especially the Houston game. I didn't want any parts of that. I didn't want any parts of that. Right.
Kick for change.
Yeah, kick for change. That needed to happen.
Hey man, I think it probably Will Anderson probably would have killed somebody in that game. You know what I mean? That guy, man, that's some. They're my AFC Super Bowl champion only based on that. Super Bowl representative only based on that defense. CJ Stroud, all he has to do, score 21 points.
So
all you gotta do.
The only team that looked like they had no chance and they didn't belong in the playoffs was the Steelers.
Pittsburgh, by far.
There's the only team, right?
Pittsburgh, by far.
And that could have easily been us.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel you. We talk about how open the AFC, just the NFL playoffs was last year.
Yes, it was.
But we look at Daniel Falele now, and even Voorhees in this game, he had a couple penalties. He didn't look the greatest, and we putting him up against Will Anderson and Daniil Hunter. I would take that chance, but
hold on, Coach. Are you Coach? You still in the chat?
Yeah.
Look, Coach put out first of all, check out some Tuttalia films. I keep telling y'all
so much.
Listen, you gotta check out his content. He breaks down everything, but he was breaking down Carson Vincent. I was watching that video, and there was a play where Voorhees got put on his back, and he was so disgusted. He's like, look who's on his back again.
Right.
He's so sick of Voorhees.
Yeah. And you look at this, Voorhees is struggling versus backups.
Yeah.
Falele is relegated to fourth string, and these were our starters last year.
Starters.
Yeah,
that's Coach.
Coach was done. Coach was done.
He was like, man, look who's on his back again.
I need to find out who the interior for that Texans team is, because they would have been the issue.
There you go. Four cheeks.
Yep. There is #4cheeks. Yeah, but this is seriously, like this is there's no standard there, right? These guys were able to start the whole season. It's not even like okay, we're just trying to give them some time to try to adjust and see if they can get better. The entire season and didn't blink, right? Even when national media is calling them out, even when Shannon Sharp and Ocho Cinco are talking about him on Nightcap,
calling him falafel.
Yeah,
and
you're being asked about it in press conferences, and you're just like, nope, they're doing a great job. What?
Yep.
What?
We're making no changes.
But you don't want your boy Jackson Dart getting on the hits though. That's interesting. That's interesting.
Sure about that? Did you not watch that preseason game?
Florida.
Got laid the hell out.
Yeah.
But you know what? Matt Nagy.
Yeah, it's gotta be one. Like it's gotta be one. It's gotta be those two dudes, Nagy and Callahan. They don't.
Oh, let's not forget Marty Morningwig, Greg Roman.
Yeah,
let's
yeah,
throw in let's throw in all the oldies.
Hey, this is a Ravens show. Let's stop talking about the New York Giants, okay?
The former
Let's talk
Ravens?
about let's talk
All of them were former Ravens coaches.
The Northeastern Ravens. But let's talk about the Baltimore Ravens here.
Oh,
all right.
Okay.
And let's talk about them. And speaking of, we talked about the kickers, right? A great offense, all they need is a kicker who can make 40 in. That's it. 40 in and they're fine. Because in that Super Bowl, I looked it up. Jason Myers had 5 field goals. And the longest field goal he had was 41 yards. That was it. That was the longest field goal he hit. Because the offense got into the red zone and got close to it, but they just, couldn't puncture it. Because, the Patriots defense was pretty good. But the farthest field goal he hit was 41 yards. That was it.
That's for the Seahawks?
That was for the Seahawks. 5 field goals.
What about in the Rams game? Because I know that was a tighter game.
I can look that up for you right now. I got you.
Just Aloe says, didn't some anonymous Ravens claim the media was fraudulent was the reason they didn't make the playoffs?
Yes.
That anonymous player, I'm pretty sure, was Isaiah Likely. I think it was Isaiah Likely. And yes, like the report was, it was a yes. The locker room didn't have confidence in them, or Lamar didn't have confidence in them, and a lot of people were looking at him as the reason why they didn't make the playoffs. But like Coach said, man, he was the more viral one, but Voorhees was actually the worst one. And even with better coaching, you see that he's just a problem, man.
They're horrible, dog. They are horrible. Yeah. They are not NFL players. They shouldn't be employed.
I mean, I won't say that.
No, they shouldn't be employed.
Everybody deserves their money, but they shouldn't be. They should be at the back of the bench.
Yeah. Listen, Fale, I don't understand. I asked this question before, like, does he need LASIK? Right? I'm starting to think that, because it's just like, I don't know if you fully see what's in front of you. B thinks it's all in his head, where like he knows what to do. Like he's just a split second, just hesitant, just too late to react. But man, I don't know, man. Like there are times where he's just standing there and like he really does not know where he's supposed to be going. And it's just like, bro, like you've played way too many snaps to not know this. But
27 yards, Jose.
27 yards was the longest.
That was the one he kicked in the NFC Championship game. 27 yards.
Oh, well, all right. How
about some medicated goggles?
That too. Rec specs. Eric Dickerson wore them.
Yeah. All I know is did he take the O-line coach with him too? Was his name?
No, he went to Cleveland. Warhop.
Yeah, he went. Yeah, he followed Monken.
Warhop. Oh, okay.
But funny enough, we took Cleveland's offensive line coach, Mike Bloomgren, who also sucks. So,
good riddance to bad rubbish. Shout out to y'all, because I'm excited. Like just watching the couple series that Ioane played, just watching him see another dude be engaged and just say, you know what, I'm gonna put him on his ass. Like that was encouraging. If Lele would have just stood there looking around like, oh, play's over. Just chill out for a minute. Like it's encouraging to see someone with aggression. That's like, yo, I'm gonna die to protect my quarterback. We haven't had that, and I can't wait to see the stars. Like the preseason game, it's cool. Like football is back. We're really excited. But once we see those starters get out there, see the offense that we're going to run, and see how this offensive line is going to gel, because we still have we got a couple small questions about John Simpson. Like we're hoping for the best. But we got a couple questions about that dude, and we want to see it on the field. So hopefully with this joint practice, some questions will get answered, and we'll know a little bit more by the time 12:30 Saturday rolls around.
Yeah. Blurred vision is enough to push a 300-pound person in front of you.
That's true. You know how I know this? I played without my glasses.
But you know what? When he tried to do that, he was hitting his own person.
Mm-hmm. Then he spun around. And
left guard or right guard? I think left guard, right?
They're putting him at left guard. They're trying Ioane out at right guard. So,
wasn't Ioane a right guard in Penn State?
Yes, but he's played approximately 200 snaps at right guard, but he was primarily left guard. And they figure that talent-wise, he's better off going over there, and John Simpson can play his natural position.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although is Simpson hurt right now? Because they're saying Emory Jones was did Simpson play in that game? No, he didn't play in that game. I think they said Emory Jones was getting first team reps in practice and maybe they're just preparing for this game because Simpson wasn't gonna play. I don't know. John Simpson is not the answer. Well, Syndicate, I don't know, tell you this. He's all we got.
Yeah, he didn't play. He didn't play.
And they're saying that Emory was struggling a little bit. He gave up a sack. But it's really his first preseason outing. So we'll see.
But, guys don't need to look perfect in preseason. They don't need to look perfect. We are looking for certain things. You can't like some guys do need to step up. Some guys, this is your time to really show out. We need a decent Isaac to show that he has a pulse, and he did. I don't care if they called it back. I do not care. It was like none of these actually count. But Adisa Isaac made a play. I'm happy for Adisa Isaac. Me and Hendo have seen him, but it's like when you say you see Sasquatch and by people like that's not real. Like, I swear we saw him. You guys all saw him. All right, he's a real person. Tori Everett, thank you for the super chat. Salute to you, bro. Says, hey Hendo, can you please make a video about Joe Burrow versus Lamar Jackson? How he never makes the playoffs when Lamar is healthy, and when they went to the Super Bowl, he only threw 5 or 6 touchdowns, and his defense carried him.
You got it. And crazily enough, I'm 80% done with the video on Lamar Jackson versus Justin Herbert. So that'll be coming out today or tomorrow. But yeah, you got
asking, you shall receive. You got see that. We got another super chat from CES Jr. Appreciate that. It says War Hop schemes weren't bad. They couldn't perform. On the other hand, you have to build plays first. The players are for the players that you have. Yeah. Oh yeah, 100%. 100%. Yeah, Emory looked bad. Coach said Emory looked bad.
I wasn't trying to go that far, Coach. I was trying to give him a little grace.
Coach, watch the tape, man.
I know.
If he look bad, he look bad.
But he's a lot of people's savior, so I ain't want to let him down.
Listen, if we had those other two guys starting still, then he will look 10 times better. But now we have John Simpson isn't great, but John Simpson is levels better than what we had at guard last year, right? I mean, that was John Simpson's worst year in the league last year. He's still better than that. So I expect better O-line play across the board. Is it going to be perfect? No,
never.
But I think it's going to be pretty good. Another first round guard next year. I wouldn't be mad at that.
Maybe a tackle.
We need tackle. We need tackle.
You definitely need tackle.
Yeah. In fact, that has to be number one priority is left tackle. Even if Ryan Stanley's healthy and he's playing great, I still we have to prepare for the future. Oh, all right, Coach. All right. Yes. Hey, go.
Teach them young ones.
Yeah. Appreciate you coming through. We getting out of here soon too. We almost hitting the hour mark. I stayed a little bit later because I started late, but yeah, you boys gotta go to work. Retired Gunny, now Jose, we demand perfection at all times. And this new coaching staff might though.
Yes, and you should always demand perfection. Don't expect it, but demand perfection and be as close to perfect as you can. And if you do that, you'll play your best ball. Don't just come in and say, you know what, just be as good as you can be. No, try for perfection. We know you're not going to achieve it, but at least have that as a goal.
Yeah. All right. Shout out to the 300 people in here watching,
Jeez.
Man. Football is back. And since y'all back, go ahead and sign up for that Pick'em League. The people that are here during the summer that signed up early got a little prize for it, but that's okay. It's all good. Free is free. Sign up, okay? Members.lbhtshow.com or just go to lbhtshow.com, click on the member dashboard and sign up. Takes 2 seconds and you can compete against us. One league, and see where you rank. There's going to be plenty of winners. There's going to be one champion, but there's going to be plenty of winners. All right. So sign up, have fun, and we'll talk our trash during the season. All right. Jay says, here's an LBHT question for Wednesday. Are Falele and Chandler Zavala the same person? Chandler Zavala is really bad.
You know what sucks about that? He looked good at North Carolina State.
Yes.
That's what's bad. He's like Evan. It's like Evan Neal. You're like, look at him. And then look at him now.
Nightmare Killer says, Jose, you know EDC about to draft another corner. You know what he wants to.
He better listen. Kone and Longerbeam came back. And TJ Tampa played the entire game. Like, they're trying to figure out what they got. They better not. Just because you're possibly going to lose Marlowe, don't bring another first round corner or safety. Right.
You need to get that left tackle spot.
Yeah, Jarvo, you definitely came late. We was on that.
Yeah, blaming that dude.
What's up, Jared?
What's up?
All right, yeah, we're gonna end the stream here pretty soon. We're gonna end it pretty soon. Kobe says Ravens have never had an aggressive head coach and offensive coordinator at the same time. Yeah. I skipped Jared's question. What's Jared's question? Jared says, question for Ferris. Why does John Harbaugh have Arvo Reese as a stand-up linebacker when he was coming off the edge in college?
I think in Denard Wilson's scheme, they're going to use him a lot coming off of the off-ball spot. That's why he's not on ball, because he can roam, and then there's possibilities for blitzes through the A or the B gap or the C gap where he finds the crease and comes in. So that's why they're keeping him off ball. But yeah, there was a lot of talk before the draft to moving him to edge, like a la Micah Parsons, because Micah was a off-ball linebacker in Penn State. You know, unlike Arvell, he actually did blitz from the outside, but he wasn't a edge blitzer. He like blitzed from the outside. You know what I mean? He played linebacker. He just blitzed from the outside with, you know, their defensive coordinator. Patricia.
Kobe's helping you out, Ferris, because Harbaugh's a moron.
Well, no, but I trust Denard Wilson.
Okay, yeah, that's right.
I trust Denard Wilson because
that is the fact.
Yeah, a lot of Tennessee Titans people, they said the problem with the defense last year wasn't Denard. Schemes are great. It wasn't. Yeah. It wasn't the X's and O's. It was the Jimmies and the Joes.
Personnel.
Yeah.
It was. Yeah. So he has now better personnel to run his scheme.
No, I agree with that.
Yeah.
Justin Hayes, thank you for a super chat. Says if we build a line like Dallas did before with our offensive scheme, Lamar and company is going dumb. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
It's gonna be interesting. And one thing I see a comment about the Bills. One thing I'm glad is they get time to acclimate this offense. So I think we see the Bills in week 8. So by the time we see the Bills are going to be set. The Ravens are going to be set. And it's going to be a showdown to prove who the best quarterback in the league is. All this Josh Allen's number 1 in the NFL and he's the best thing since prime Patrick Mahomes. Nah, we're going to put an end to that. I can't wait.
Well, when we beat them, they'll just say, oh, well, it's only regular season. What are they going to do in the playoffs?
Right. Well, that's hilarious where y'all talk about there's a matchup between two quarterbacks who've won nothing being for the best quarterback in the league when the actual best quarterback in the league is in Kansas City. That's hilarious.
Well, I'm sorry, Ferris. The best quarterback in the league isn't in Kansas City, Ferris.
Yeah, I think he is.
If you want, I'll show you.
Is he the current Super Bowl champion?
Well, that's a good point.
Is he the current league MVP?
That's also a good point.
Did he win league MVP last year?
No, but it's
or the year before. But the year before. So first, when we get off of here, I'm going to show you statistics showing the last 5 years the progression of Lamar Jackson and the progression of Patrick Mahomes.
Hey man, tell me. Numbers lie. Numbers lie all the time. Yeah. You guys. That's what you say about numbers. No. But you say that about Josh Allen all the time.
No, we don't say that.
That's what you do.
How?
Yeah,
how did the numbers lie? When he won MVP, he was the 13th.
We got to translate. We got to translate for old man.
Oh my God. Old man.
Go crazy.
Right.
He's going to be really good.
Spectacular. Tremendous.
It means. Nah, I'm just joshing you. I'm just joshing you.
Do y'all think EDC can finally have a Howie Roseman redemption? Because when the Eagles fired DP,
What is that guy's name?
it's
Pachula?
like Howie flipped the switch.
What is
You talking about who's the coach?
Doug Peterson.
Doug
Doug
Peterson.
Peterson.
Yes, Doug Peterson.
Doug
Yes,
Peterson.
thank you. Could he? I mean, anything's possible. I don't have this. I don't think EDC is as Howie Roseman. I just don't think he's.
Also, too, it's Jesse Minter's first year, so
no. But I'm gonna just say no off the bat. Now, can he have a redemption where he can do a lot better than he has? I think so. I think without the voice of John Harbaugh in his ear, he's gonna do a little bit better. We've seen him bring in better talent. We can see it off bat. But him being on Howie Roseman's level, if he were gonna prove to me that he had that arc, he would have done more with his offensive line instead of bringing in John Simpson. Instead of saying, you know what, we had one of the worst O-lines in the league, and I'm just going to slightly upgrade. Yes, we got Ioane. He didn't want him. The owner and him had to step in and be like, nah, bro. No, you're not going to get that defender. You need to get this guy to protect Lamar. So if he was going to have that arc, I think he would have invested or even tried. Even if he failed, he would have tried to do more to upgrade this offensive line, but he didn't.
Yeah, because you could have taken that $30 million you gave John Simpson and signed two of the dudes Cleveland signed that are better than John Simpson.
Yeah.
You could have done that.
Or you could have kept Likely and let Andrews walk. Like, it's so many things.
That too. Yeah, you could have done that as well. But we'll see if Isaiah Likely even pans out. We'll see.
Yeah. All right, y'all. We're over an hour. And CS Jr. at the last second. Appreciate the super chat. Says, I looked into it and Lamar had an almost 80% pressure rate. The league average is 35%. The next closest was Jordan Love at 55%. Over 90% of Lamar leaving the pocket was him trying to escape. I pray this O-line does their job. Facts. And we have a coaching staff that scrutinizes all that. We have a offensive coordinator that's looking at that. They're gonna make sure that Lamar is protected, that everybody is stepping up and doing their job.
Right.
So are we gonna have the best players out there? No, but they're gonna execute. I promise you that.
100%. And even with that past regime, looking at that stat, especially with Charles Omenihu, what he was saying about, you just pressure Lamar and he's going to make a bad decision. Lamar was number one against pressure in the NFL. He's been for like 5 years collectively. When you pressure quarterbacks, he is number one statistically. But yet still the narrative is being pushed. You blitz Lamar, you get him uncomfortable, you have him run around the pocket. He's not good. He's the best.
It's always players that are fighting to keep a job that have something to say.
Who the hell is Charles Omenihu?
Right. I mean,
okay, I know who he is. But I'm like, who the hell are you?
But he rode the coattails of Kansas City for a bit. But but that whole piece he spoke about, for some reason, I guess he was trying to get a job with Buffalo or something because he was riding for Josh Allen. And it's just like, bruh, what?
Now his ass is in Washington.
Kwame, appreciate you being a member for 7 months. Flores 12 wins. Yeah, I agree. TC, thank you for another super chat, man. Thank you for holding us down, man. Really appreciate that.
I hate when backups talking like they starters. Man, shut up, man. Shut up.
Josh craft the bed.
Thank you for another super chat, TC. Thank you. Really appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Thank you, man. And then last one, True Libra. I love watching all the players and coordination and knowing where to be. No confusion or arguments on the field. Yeah. Facts. I think that's the thing that stood out to me the most is there was no lack of communication or anything like that. They just went out there and just played. And I feel like that's how the season is going to look. But it's still early. Oh, there go Ty. This finna be a watchable year. Peace. Hey, thank you, Ty. Appreciate that.
I'm off.
All right, we getting out of here for real. Come back tomorrow. We're gonna talk some more football. It's gonna be an exciting year. Oh, there you go, Kobe. Ferris about to find out why it's always someone else's fault. Thank you, Kobe.
Stu Wop. It was good.
Hey, what's up, Stu Wop?
I better see that alleged, tough New York media pin him to the ground and pressure him. Like, what do you mean it's someone else's fault? Right. What are you talking about? Well, why do you mean that? They have this reputation. Let's see if they can live up to it.
Hey y'all,
because they went after Tom Coughlin and he won them 2 Super Bowls.
Y'all love Hendo's videos. You got some requests? All right. He has that and more for his premium membership. Patreon.com/ROUG. That's where you can find more content. Sign up. Ferris also has you guys have a Patreon for not much longer.
No, yeah, not much. So we're transitioning to everything. We are consolidating the support through our website and YouTube. So website is lgrn.online. There are memberships on there. 2 tiers, simple. I know it's hard out there. The world isn't going in a positive direction. It's $3 and $7. That's it. $3, you just want to throw some support our way, keep the lights on. We appreciate you. We thank you very much. And then $7, you get every perk. That's it. 3 and 7. Discord is open to the public. It's usually in our links in all our videos. You can hop into Discord, chat, talk some smack respectfully, like we always do. So that's free, So, and then YouTube super chats are enabled and memberships are coming soon.
There you go. Yeah. Of course, our premium membership on Lunch Break Hot Take, patreon.com/LBHTShow. That's where you can find the overtime show every Wednesday after the LBHT show ends. So, yes, we give you a lot of live content for a few dollars. Okay. And our membership is just $5 a month or 10 if you want a nice shiny coin. Okay.
Yes. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you.
Roll as a click. We Wu-Tang.
Yes. The free membership is in the pin. It's in the link in the pin chat box. That's the coin right there that you get for $10. That's it right there. All right. And those are running out soon. We gotta change the format. We gotta change the format a little bit. Those are becoming very limited, like the original ones. But members.lbhtshow.com. Sign up for the Pick'em League. The Pick'em League is live. Over 100 of y'all have already signed up. We get to 200. We'll be playing for not just one prize. It's gonna be a couple prizes. That's the original one. Don't show that one, Ferris. They can't get that one anymore.
Oh, sorry.
Those
Neener. Sorry.
those went really quick. Those went really quick. Yeah. Appreciate everybody supporting. All right, we getting out of here for real. I really gotta get to work. Y'all have a great day. We will see you tomorrow.